How about now? Do I have sound now? Test 1, 2, 3. Hello, is this thing on? Test 1, 2, 3. Yep. Now it's working. Johnny Drone Flyer, good morning. Blind Neil, good morning. Thank you all for being. You know, I'm doing this every weekend now. Every Saturday, I forget something with the mic. This last week, I forgot to turn it on. This week, I forgot to select it in the app. Hot Rod in Daytona. Good morning. Go Coast Guard. Go all the armed forces. How's that? Paul Murray, good morning. Welcome all to the chat. I appreciate you being here. Sunrise was a cloudy day, but hey, at least we got up in the air. That is part of aging process. Yeah, I believe that, Paul. I do. So anyway, Mudball Creative, good morning. Well, Dennis had a good show, except for it was the video was skipping, but that was something I don't think he had any control over. Froggy in Daytona. All right. That's funny, Blind Neil. But anyway, folks. Well, I had an exciting time yesterday. For the very first time, I flew FPV with the goggles and everything. And I will put the link in the chat for that particular video. Sorry about that. And you guys can watch it at your convenience. Morning, Johnny.
Good morning, Rodney. How you doing this morning?
I'm doing pretty good, brother. How about yourself?
Doing good. I had to get. Had to get my second cup of coffee here.
Yep. Brad Alston, good morning. So did you watch my video?
I did, Rodney. I tell you what, you did really good.
I thought I did pretty well for the first time.
Yeah, I mean, I was because I know you were saying you were going to do it, and man, it's different. I can tell you that.
I've been saying it for 2.5 years.
Yeah, I know, but you said it a couple weeks ago on the show that you were going to take it out and it do it very soon, and you did. So that's
I did, and the church. I was going to do it in my front yard the other day. I really was, and I got out there, and for whatever reason, I lost the video signal on my goggles. So I'm like, well, that's terrible. So I tried to fly the drone without the goggles, and believe me, that small little drone, you can't tell without something to see how it's oriented. You can't tell. I ended up in the neighbor's driveway. I ended up in the other neighbor's yard.
Yeah.
And so I gave that up. And then Thursday night, I said, I'm going to go to the church Friday after work, and I am going to fly FPV. And that's what I did. So, and
that's the biggest thing, they say flying the little whoops inside and all, but it's so hard and tight, but until I went outside a little bit and started flying in the backyard, it's definitely easier,
Yeah.
I think it is.
Yesterday was a good day to fly too, because it was hardly windy at all. I mean,
right.
And now the biggest majority of my time I spent going out and hunting for my drone when it crashed. But
well,
I did some flights in there.
No, it's fun. It's I hadn't really done a lot. We were just kind of getting into it, my son-in-law and I, and then the hurricane hit, so it kind of set us back here a little bit, you know. But yeah, it's fun. I mean, I could definitely see how it can be, you know, how they can get into it. It just hadn't hit me yet. Like, you know, Maddie, man, Maddie took off real quick on it. You know, I still got I hadn't put the tiny hawk freestyle up yet, just because I don't want to put it up in the backyard. It's just too tight back here, you know.
Yeah, yeah. Well, the video, of course, it starts out okay, but as you get away from the controller, it starts getting the static and stuff.
Yeah.
And that's to be expected with an analog.
Yeah. It depends where you're flying, and you know, it's they don't have a lot of range, those little ones, you know, like that. So
yeah.
But it's fun. It's definitely fun.
Oh, it is definitely fun.
I mean, I've hit every light pole, tree, fire hydrant, light, you know, lamp. I went out to the college and flew it in the parking lot. I hit every light pole that you could hit. I know that with it. So it can take a beating, the little tiny hawk.
Yeah. Let's see. Jackrabbit says, first time I went outside, I put my $100 drone 60 feet up in a tree. I almost ended up in a tree. So, but I got lucky and missed it. So,
yeah, and I think my biggest thing is to me, I mean, I know everybody has different things they do better than others, but seeing the height off the ground to me is a little bit different, you know.
Yeah, it is definitely different. And looking at it from like you're on the drone,
Peter,
you know, I think that really helps.
Hi.
Hey, Peter, how's it going, buddy?
Yeah, doing good, thanks, Rodney. Hi, Johnny, and everyone in chat.
Morning.
Yeah, I got the video playing right now, so. But I put the link in the chat so people could go watch it.
Hey, for long you'll have a bunch of parts and pieces. You know, that's the. It's a lot to it. I know that my son-in-law is kind of getting into it, and man, he's it's pretty good. You know, it's a lot easier to grab that camera bird and just throw it in that one case and go fly. You know.
So YouTubed how to climb tree and realized I could find another one easier. Yeah, Jackrabbit, I believe you there, buddy. And at my age, I definitely don't want to go climbing up into any trees. My tree climbing days are long over.
Yeah, one thing that turned me off FPV is having to go fetch it every time it crashes somewhere. That'd turn me right off.
Well, you know, I thought about that, and well, I kind of thought about it, and then I thought, well, you know, it's a relatively small field. It's not real high grass, and it's not a lot of trees. So I figured I'd be okay.
Yeah.
And yeah, next time I think I'm going to take my little grandson with me, and when it crashes, I'll say, go get it.
That's right, yeah.
Fetch, boy, fetch. Michael Blade, good morning. Welcome to the chat. Let's see who else. Brad Alston, good morning. Paul Murray.
Yeah, hi to Paul Murray.
Yeah, Paul Murray.
Hi to Jackrabbit.
Yeah. So
Paul Murray, yes. Yeah, Brad Alston's in Florida this morning. So.
Oh, is that where he's at?
Yeah.
I sent him a link. Him and Ray Kelly and Al.
Ray is on a plane or getting on a plane to go to Florida this morning. I'm not sure if he's there yet, but he's going to run his boat and check on things, you know.
And what's Brad doing in Australia, Florida?
I think he's visiting his aunt a little while, and then
okay, yeah, he has an aunt there.
Yeah, right there in Palm Bay, I think, where he stayed for the. And then he's going to stay there, I think, a couple weeks, and then he'll go back, and then they'll leave again, basically, to come to spin up, you know.
It must be almost time for Ray to migrate down to Florida for the winter.
I think Ray goes like actually like around the 15th of November. His before he moves, but
Okay.
he goes down and runs his boat and
Yeah.
kind of check on things.
Yeah.
Hi to Brian Neil.
I know it seems like he was just there and then went back, and now it's been almost 6 months already.
Yeah, that's right.
I think I think Ray is probably. I think he said he goes down in November.
Yeah.
For the duration. So,
Rodney, are you staying at the same hotel with Brad and Al, or are you staying?
Yeah. At least Friday and Saturday nights.
I got you.
And then Sunday night, I wanted to get closer to the airport because the hotel that Brad and Al and Chris and I are staying at doesn't have a shuttle.
Oh, okay.
To the airport, and and rightly so, because I mean it's several miles away. So I got a hotel room closer to the airport for Sunday night.
Gotcha. Yeah, because I think Captain Ray is staying with me, but I'm not sure when he's. I guess he's going back Monday morning. I guess I'm not sure.
Yeah, and I'll be flying out Monday morning as well.
Yeah, we'll be pulling out. I will. We'll head back. It's staying Friday, Saturday. Yeah, Monday morning, right?
Are you going to be riding with Ray, or are you going to?
No, I'm driving. Brad and Al are going to stop by here on that Friday morning.
I said Ray. I met Brad. But.
Yeah, Brad. No, I'm going to take my own truck just because, I want to have it, and they're staying at a different hotel. So, and Captain Ray and I will be staying at that Spring Hill State.
Oh, okay. I was going to ride down with Brad now.
Right.
And then I decided, well, I got to leave. I might as well go to Tulsa, Oklahoma, and visit my mom.
Right. Yeah, that's a good thing. Yeah.
Yeah. So Drone Pool, Dan is pointing out that the DJI Fly app, the latest update now allows live streaming from the app.
Yeah, it was on last night with on Michael's Fly Zone show, but it's only on the Android as of last night, so it hadn't updated iOS. But yeah, they did it. Bill Renee did it. Wow, and then a couple people went live. You can actually go live with less than 1,000 subscribers now on YouTube.
Well, I am going to change up my drones tonight and fly tomorrow with my Mavic Air 2 and try it going live. So
you use Android, Rodney?
I do, because I had to use Prism to do my live streams. Hey, Brad, how's it going, buddy?
Hi, Brad.
Good morning.
Yeah, but it worked good, but it came out yesterday with the Android, but not on iOS. So
right. Well, like I said, I switched to using an Android phone because I couldn't do the live streaming the way I wanted. When I did it from the iPad, the picture was so small,
right,
that it really wasn't worth.
Well, you still have to go on YouTube Studio and create it like you kind of did in Prism, and then you get that key to enter.
Well, yeah, and that's how I do when I use the P4P. I'm using the RTMP to live stream from the P4P. That works great, and I'm going to do the same thing with the Mavic Air now.
Well, it definitely worked because Bill did it, and then he did it while we were still on the show, and then so it worked with the Mini. I think it worked with the Mini 2 and I think it worked with all of them: the Mini 2, the Air 2, and the Air 2S, as far as I know.
Okay, good. I'm going to try it. I'm going to try and fly some FPV this morning before it starts raining. So it's not going to be sunny, but it'll give me practice.
Bradley, what's up?
Neil.
Hey, good morning. Thought I popped in for a few minutes at my aunt's house in Palm Bay. My Wi-Fi is very weak, so I might be looking like TJ this morning.
Well, actually, right now you're doing pretty good. Speaking of TJ, is he in the house? I didn't see him.
I think he is.
I'm right on the bird. For some reason, other Wi-Fi signals. Yeah, he might be sleeping. He was in the in Dennis's chat earlier.
Yeah, he was. Oh, thank you, Ed. Ed says I did good yesterday. I appreciate.
I agree with that. That's why I wanted to pop on. Rodney, you did really good. I don't know how much you cut out of that video, but you look like you were doing really good.
It's good till you throw it in acro. That's when it really changes.
Well, yeah, and
right.
I'm not. I forget what mode this is supposed to be in, but the main thing I want to do now, I mean, before I even start thinking about doing the tricks and stuff, I want to get to where I can control the altitude and the speed and stuff like that. You know, once I get that down, then I might consider going to doing the acrobatics and aerobatics or whatever you call it. And you know, because
which drone was that, Rodney?
Huh?
Which drone was that? What drone were you flying?
Tiny Hawk S.
Okay, I got the Tiny Hawk 2 with me here. I might try to fly it.
I do those moves all the time, Rodney, but they're not on purpose.
Well, you know, a funny story. When I was trying out the 2S, the Tiny Hawk 2S, a couple of months ago. Hey, Ron.
Oh, we got trouble in the house. No lights. Ron, no lights.
Ron bought a big house. He can't afford to turn the lights on.
Yeah.
You got to pay the power bill first.
Yeah.
You know, he can't even afford to turn the lights on in his truck now.
You know, he didn't realize that a lot of bills come, you know, when you own a house instead of renting.
That's right.
Ron, can you hear us?
We can see you, Ron, but we can't hear you. I mean, we see a silhouette of you. We don't hear
Ron,
you.
we would never say nothing bad about it. Never.
No.
That's the best he's looked in a while.
Peter. Speaking of not saying anything bad about him.
Yeah.
He's trying to get there.
Yeah.
Oops.
Ed says, I saw you eyeing that playground equipment. Yes, sir. That's one of the reasons why I went there. But like I said, once I get the control part of it, you know, where I can control altitude and speed, then that playground's going to see a lot of drones. Or a lot of my drone. That sounds like good advice right there, Jackrabbit. Yeah, I
tell you what to drive.
I have to sit. I have to be sitting down or leaning against something to even fly straight because I kind of have problems with my middle ear, so I get dizzy real quick. If I close my eyes,
you can wear your glasses with the goggles you have, or
yes,
yeah. Okay.
I have the Viper goggles.
Gotcha.
Oh, those are the ones I want to get.
And I actually, to tell you the truth, I actually took my glasses off because I realized that I can see just as well with my glasses off. See, that's what they look like.
Yeah.
Huh.
And then
so you left the shield around. You left the shield on, Rodney.
There's the monitor. Yeah, I did. I'm not sure what kind of benefit would be to take it off. I kind of like not having the peripheral distractions.
Yeah, I think I'm going to be the opposite if I get those. Those are the ones that I think it was Night Train that showed me those when I was down at the South Florida meetup stuff. And he had I think he had those, and he took the shield off of the side so you could see the peripheral. And I think that might work better for me. But yeah. I'm going to have to try that out. But I do have fat sharks. I got fat sharks, so I might not need to even buy anything.
Mela says I left out the video where I almost hit my car, hit her car. Her car wasn't anywhere near it. She's telling lies about me now.
Hey,
Ron.
it's your choice. Only put up the good stuff, Rodney.
Ron, can you say something? Because we still can't hear you.
Or see you.
Can you guys hear me?
Oh, I hear you now. And we still
just
have
can't
trouble seeing you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yep, we can. He can't.
Reminds me of that Verizon commercial.
Oh, we got a buffering on his Verizon commercial. I'm noticing I got about a 3 or 4 second delay with you guys. So when I talk, it takes about 3 or 4 seconds for you guys to hear me.
Yeah, I think that happens. I think that happens naturally.
Rodney, yeah, that's what believe it or not. I mean, I only wear glasses to see up close and all, but I can take my glasses off in those fat sharks and see really good. I don't have a problem seeing. It's kind of weird. So.
Yeah,
I think it's the same for me.
Okay, Dennis just popped in.
Dennis.
Ron's still working on his technical difficulties.
Dennis, we can't see or hear you, buddy.
Man, it seems to be a trend here. Hold on, mine might. Now you can't see or hear me.
Well, apparently there was an update to Android, or not Android, but iOS.
iOS, yeah.
And like this morning, Dennis had upgraded to the new iOS, and he was having problems. His live stream would skip, and it was skipping like, I don't know, about every half a second or half a minute. About every 30 seconds, it would skip.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I was seeing that on my end. I was on my laptop earlier, and it was like buffering every 5 seconds.
On Dennis's stream?
Yeah, for me it was, but I mean, that might have been on my end.
Yeah,
it skipped on my end too.
It did, but then it got back right, so I never really had a problem other than.
Yeah. So.
Oops.
Oh, excuse me.
I got to watch. I move my phone just 1 foot and I start losing it.
So, Rodney, how many batteries you got for your FPV?
I got 5. I had 6, and I lost one. I don't know where it went. But I'm pretty sure I started the day out with 6 and lost one while I was there. Never could find it.
Your wife will find it in the washing machine next week.
Well,
yeah, probably.
Hey, good morning, Mel. 400 AGL's in the house. So
good morning, everybody in the chat. I can't see the chat right now. Just want to say hi. Good morning.
Dennis.
Oh, there he is.
There he is.
Hey, Dennis. Good morning.
Can you see me or hear me now?
Yep.
Yeah, we can.
Both.
Well, I can't hear you. I don't know if you hear me or not. I'm walking. I'm going to show you something if I can.
We can hear you.
Yep.
Yep. He's trying. I don't know what are we looking at?
Yeah, he said he wanted to show us something.
I think his car's broken down. He's walking home by the looks of it.
Yeah. Dennis, do you need AAA?
Look. He's thumbing right now. He's got his thumb out. Nobody's stopping. Good morning, Michael Blade. Sorry, I can't see the chat. Anybody in the chat? Good morning to you. If I didn't say it already.
Michael Blade. Good morning. Night training.
I'm on my little tiny 6.8-inch cell phone, so I don't have access to the chat right now.
Hey, good morning, Mike. Night Train's in the house.
Good morning. We were just talking about you. His ears must have been burning. He's the one that showed me that.
Take the exit 251, Dennis.
Dennis, I think Peter was
wow.
right. I think Peter was right. He lost his ride.
Oh,
Maybe
wow.
so.
That's pretty
Looks like it.
He's gonna get run over if he don't watch it.
I wish Ron could get back in here. He's probably, if he's in his truck, he's probably driving somewhere and getting lousy signal.
Yeah, he's done it before. He hadn't had no trouble, but no telling where he's
Yeah, but he's in a new area now too. So
at.
Yeah.
Now,
He's in Wyoming now, right?
yeah, when he was living up in South Dakota, he would drive and he'd tell me when he came on. He goes, "I'm going to get to the dead spot here in about an hour or so," and there is a spot where he drives out of signal. So, Jackrabbit says Ron is going to work. Yeah, I kind of figured that.
Yeah.
Hey, Dennis might be showing us. Dennis might be showing us that nicely manicured grass right there off the side of the road. I don't know.
Yeah.
He's getting to something, maybe.
He's
It
taking
looks
us
like
where
he's on the dam.
Oh, is that okay?
Yeah,
Yeah, that
like
makes sense.
I think that's a dam.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, he's
Damn.
just giving us some views.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty, though. Wow.
Nunya, hello.
Even though it's in even though it's in portrait mode, Dennis, if you can hear us, turn it to the horizontal.
Tater Rogers in the house. Good morning, Tater.
Jump in the water.
Good morning,
Dennis.
Tater.
Oh, that's pretty.
He's
Right
on it. Looks like he's on his way to Pensacola.
No, I'm a little ways away from Pensacola, but I'm in the same state.
Well, I was last week when he was on. I told him if he gets to Pensacola to go to that Naval Aviation Museum.
Yeah, it's pretty neat.
I've been there twice, Rodney. That place is amazing. I like it.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I've been there one time. My son was going to.
I don't know.
School there in Pensacola.
I don't know if it's reopened yet. It was closed during COVID.
Yeah, but I think it's back open because if you go on Wednesdays, you can meet the pilots and then they practice.
I've been to 2 Blue Angels shows there at the base, and it's pretty cool. I got to sit right on the tarmac.
We have an air show here in Hammond next Saturday, actually.
Frankenstruck live view from the windshield aspect view while climbing a prong. I'm not even sure what that means, Mel.
Parts of it sounds interesting. Frankentruck. That's interesting.
Tater says he's going to the museum tomorrow. That's cool. If it's open.
Awesome.
Yeah, Tater, it's Wednesday. I believe that they practice.
Are you talking about the Blue Angels?
Yeah.
Yeah, they are amazing.
You get to meet the ones flying that day, and they'll sign autographs, talk to the kids, and then they'll go out and fly.
Morning, Ray.
Good morning, Ray.
Captain Ray.
Yeah, good morning, Ray.
I think he's supposed to be here in Florida about noon today. I'm supposed to catch up. With Ray on Monday, so I think I'm gonna go down and meet him and maybe go do some flying. He might be taking me to his secret spot that's not so secret anymore.
Yeah, I think Dennis still can't hear us.
He's got a lot of secret spots.
Man. Yeah, no, that's true.
Brant Ariels, good morning. Tropic USA, good morning.
I might be catching up with Maddie. Maddie's Drone World might catch up with him maybe the same day. I don't know. He and I chatted, so I might try to meet up with him as well.
Yeah, hi to Gary at Brad Aerials.
Brant Ariels in the house.
Yep.
Gary, good morning.
Good morning, Gary.
I reposted the link to my first flight FPV video. So
That video is going to go viral, Rodney.
I hope so. I hope it gets me some enough subscribers to get over 1,000.
I know, Ronnie, you close. What, you 960 something or
Yeah.
no?
I'm 965, and just like 2 weeks ago, I was at 972.
Yeah.
28
Yeah.
more to go.
Damn
And then
YouTube.
the very next day, boom.
I'm like 10 away from 500, and just can't seem to. I don't know. It's
Hey Johnny, you'll get a plaque at 500, I think.
I just can't seem. I'm like Rodney. I think I had 492, and then I was like 487, and now I'm back at 589. I think. I don't know.
Yeah, it goes up and down.
489.
Hey, John DiNardo,
Hey, John.
Water Media. Good morning, Chris. Dennis, can you hear
Haven't
us?
seen
now?
John in the chat.
I can hear you. Can you
Oh,
hear
we
me?
can.
Oh, we can hear you. Yeah.
Great. I don't
Be
know if you heard
careful.
me before.
Watch
No,
the road.
we
Watch the
couldn't.
road, Dennis.
Watching the road. Oh, there's a squirrel. Squirrel!
we
Dennis,
thought you. We
did
thought
you hear us? Did you hear us talking about you, Dennis?
I did not.
Oh, good. Okay.
we thought your car broke.
I hope it was all lies.
Peter said you were trying to thumb a ride home because you lost your ride. Something you were broke down or something.
Yeah,
Exactly
we
right.
know
My
how
drone
those
wouldn't carry me any
BMWs
further.
break down. So, Tony,
Yeah.
Tropic USA is meeting up with, or has met up with Ken Dobo, and they're flying in Sebastian, England. That's cool.
Oh, nice.
See,
Cool.
that's here's the thing. I want to get as good at flying FPV as EBR FPV is, or Ken Dono, or 100 other people.
Oh, is
And
that
then I
all?
want to fly with all
So no,
these
no
guys.
big goals, no big lofty goals. You just want to be as good as them.
I just want to be as good as them. I told EBR this morning on this video that I wanted to be like him when I grew up in FPV.
Hey, I'm gonna jump off, guys. I'm gonna be on the computer in just a minute, so I'm gonna go
All right, Brad.
grab me some more coffee. Good to see everybody. I'll be able to chat
Nice
with some
to
folks
meet you,
there.
Brad.
I know I'm popping in and out here, but I'll
Yeah.
talk to you guys. It's good to see all of you. Peter, Johnny, Rodney, Dennis, y'all take care. And when Ron comes back in after I'm gone, tell him I said hey.
Okay.
Y'all have a good one.
Talk to you later,
All right.
Brad. Have fun
Bye,
down
Brad.
there.
Bye, Brad.
Rodney Steele. There you go.
Yeah, that's what I forget who was saying that.
That was Mike Night Train, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah. No, someone mentioned it in the comments on the video, and I can't remember who it was, but so
You can get
yeah,
through.
I know it's going to take a lot of practice, and like I said, my plan is I'm not going to jump into doing tricks already. That's definitely out of the question right now. But I want to get good at controlling the drone, keeping it at the level or at the altitude I want it to be at, and stuff. And once I get there, then I'll start looking into doing the flips and the spins and the barrel rolls. And as I was getting ready to tell you guys, I was flying that drone, is it the Tiny Hawk S, about 2 months ago, maybe. And you know how planes, when they do a barrel roll, that they go like this,
Yeah.
I think this is a barrel roll when they go like that, and then that's just a spin. But anyway, I actually did a barrel roll with that Tiny Hawk S. How I did it, I don't know. Of course, there's no video of it, so I can't prove it. You guys are just gonna have to take my word for it.
Yeah.
Morning, Ray Kelly.
I can believe it, but the trick is to do it on. The trick is to do it on command. From what I
Yeah, there you
understand.
go.
That's right.
Captain.
Hey,
Yeah.
good morning. Good morning, Rodney, Johnny, Peter, Dennis, and everybody in the chat. How you doing?
All right.
Okay.
It's morning here now too. It's just turned midnight.
Yeah, it's my live stream Saturday morning coffee is going to get later and later because our sunrises are getting later and later.
Yeah. Plus we started our daylight saving last weekend, so that's put you an hour behind for for us here in Australia anyway.
Yeah, before we know it, we'll be doing sunrises on your Monday evenings there, Peter.
Yeah, it won't be long.
Brad says, "Oh damn! As soon as I leave, Ray Kelly comes in the house. Sorry, I missed you, Ray."
Yeah, sorry I missed you, Brad.
He was waiting for Brad to leave, I think.
Dennis, I caught a little of your sunrise flight. It was great.
Yeah, you did. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Rodney, I was sleeping during yours.
Yeah, that's always your excuse.
I've watched the replay.
You can't expect the man to get up, Rodney. You know.
Why not? Dennis and I do.
Well, hey, Captain Ray. He stays up late. He was editing last night.
Yeah. Right.
I tell you, Johnny, you and Michael and Sergio and Matt had a great show last night. At the very end, it was some breaking news.
Yeah, it was. It was kind of all that kind of happened at one time with the live stream coming on Android. It's not available for iOS yet, but we'll see.
What's that? What's the breaking news?
The DJI Fly app, Dennis. You can now live stream from it.
Whoa, that's a big deal.
Yeah,
that is a big deal.
Yeah, a lot of people be live streaming right from their drone now.
And I'm going to try it. I may try it this afternoon, weather permitting. Do a test flight on it.
Cool. That actually surprises me a little bit. So you say we can do it from Android, but not from iOS? Yeah.
Right. There was an update for Android, not the iOS yet. But and Bill Renane did it while we was on the show, and and a bunch of people. It works. It works pretty good. You have to still go in YouTube Studio and set it up, but then it you post a key. But yeah, it worked really good.
Well, the reason you have to go into YouTube Studio and set it up is that we're using RTMP.
Right.
If you were to use YouTube itself,
but I think with the heels of I think DJI finally got that Prism is a third party app, and then now I think Autel on their drones, the new ones, act like you can be able to live stream. So maybe they finally gave us the opportunity to do that.
I read somewhere on Facebook.
I'm really happy to hear that.
I read on Facebook, somebody posted in there that they also lowered the requirement for 1,000 subscribers.
You can live stream just from YouTube now.
So I'm going to try that out too.
Yeah. Yeah, I went live. Maddie went live. I think Sam Byrne, a bunch of people were going live late last night just to try it out.
Cool. I know I went wrong before, Rodney. My car stole my audio and hearing and speaking. So that's going to happen again. So I'm going to tell you goodbye. I'm at the home here, and in a few minutes I'll join you again.
Okay.
Dennis, how's your grandson doing?
He's doing great. They're going to close him up in about 15 minutes. They should. And on Tuesday, they're planning to take him out of intensive care, put him into a normal room. So, things are moving very, very well. God is good.
Okay, we'll keep praying.
Thank you. We'll see you.
See you.
All right, Dennis.
Guys, I am going to step into the little boys' room. I'll be right back. So, Ray, I'm going to leave you in charge.
I'm in charge. Oh, you're in charge.
You keep Johnny and Peter in line.
Johnny don't even let me be in charge.
Well, that's why I'm letting you be in charge. If you mess this up, you'll never be in charge again.
He's used to being in charge. He's a captain.
I'll be right back, guys.
So how's everybody doing today?
Oh, doing good. I got to go watch the softball game here in a little bit. So,
Oh, that'll be fun. Who's playing?
Lena, my youngest daughter's little girl. So,
That's good. Yeah. And what's everybody else doing in the chat? Tell us in the chat what you're doing today. I'm jumping on a flight in about 11:15 is my flight, but I got to head to the airport in about 15 minutes. So I'm only on for a short time this morning.
Peter's going to bed.
Yeah, it will be. It was 12:05 a.m. here now. So
10 p.m. there, Peter?
no, it's just turned midnight. It's
midnight.
Sunday morning here now.
All right.
Yeah, because we started daylight saving last weekend, so let's put Rodney Stream an hour later for me.
Oh yeah.
And then,
wow.
once the US goes into daylight saving, it'll be another hour later.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, it's coming up, I guess.
Yeah.
And Tater, he just crossed the Mississippi River.
Okay.
Tater's going to Pensacola. Yeah, he's not too far from, about 3 hours from me, I guess. Pensacola.
Wait, Tony, Ken's going back to Melbourne? You're talking about Ken Huffbauer? Oh, no. You're talking about Ken Dono. Yeah, okay. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think him and Tony. No, is it Tony flying or Dobo's flying?
Yeah, they were flying or something. Yeah. Sebastian Inlet, right? That's what Rodney said?
That's where I am. I'm in Melbourne, but Melbourne, Australia.
Yeah. And
how
with the local farmers. All right, cool.
Yeah, Tony. Yeah, Tony's there. Okay, they're doing some FPV flying.
So Ray, how long is the flight down to Florida?
It's only 2.5 hours. That's it.
Oh, okay, that's not bad.
By lunchtime. Yep, definitely.
Very good.
If the flight is on time, which hopefully it will be.
Yeah.
You just never know, unless you get on that early flight. When you're waiting for a plane to come in, you just never know if it's going to be delayed or not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I had a friend of mine flying. I forgot where he was going. Up Boston or either somewhere up in there. Man, the flight got delayed like 4 times leaving, and then it. Man, he was like, I could have drove there by the time I sat in an airport.
Yeah. But anyway, hopefully it'll be a nice, smooth flight. I'm glad you're back, Roddy, because I can't really stay long. I got to eat a quick breakfast, and then I'm going to go to the airport.
Okay.
But I think I did a good job while I was at George.
Well, let me ask Johnny and Peter. What do you think, guys?
He kicked 3 people out and got you 2 copyright strikes in 5 minutes.
You're fired, Ray.
All right. In that case, I just want to pop in and say hello, Rodney. I appreciate you inviting me, and everybody wanted to say hello to Johnny and Peter and everybody. So thank you, and I'll talk to you guys again from Florida.
All right, Ray. Behave on a plane. Man.
Have a safe trip, brother.
Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Captain Ray.
So Mel's eating breakfast.
I think Mel had a birthday this week, right?
He did.
Yeah.
He did. And that reminds me, it is happy birthday to everybody that had a birthday this week. Mel, happy birthday to you, brother.
Yeah. He sure did. I think I think Al Duran and his wife had an anniversary, so there's a lot going on in the community.
Yeah, there was a lot of things going on.
Yeah. I try to keep up with them on the show just to kind of announce them. If I know, if somebody.
Ooh. Fried taters with chopped onions and jalapeno peppers and eggs. Oh, yeah. That's my kind of breakfast. Well, Mel, happy birthday to you and everybody else that had birthdays this past week. I know there was quite a few of them.
It doesn't take long for them to come around. I know that.
Yeah. I want to create a little video to play to say happy birthday to people.
You could get, if you know somebody that played the ukulele and sang, I'm just saying, you
Yeah, that's right.
I don't know. I can't think of anybody.
You can strum out the old happy birthday tune,
I hear there's an old boy in Georgia that plays the ukulele and sings. Maybe I can get him to do it.
Talk him into it. I'm sure he'd love to do that. The Dennis Lovelady birthday wishes of the month.
Yeah. So, but anyway.
Or Chris Waters is in here. Chris could do that. He loves to edit,
Oh, yeah. Chris does a good job editing.
He can make you a clone of Rodney Bell like he did of himself, and you can do the, I mean, bad enough there's one Chris. Now we got two of them to deal with in the chats.
Yeah, double your pleasure.
Yeah.
Or double your trouble.
That was a neat video. I don't know how he did it, but he does it.
It was very well done. And I hear a lot of people talk about how good he is at doing this stuff. And
if you've seen it, I mean, it's like I guess I'm not a good editor, or so I can't even fathom how he did it. It looks so seamlessly, like it's just.
I think he secretly has a twin brother.
Yeah, maybe it is. That's what it is. My clone is in trouble. Yeah, my clone is trouble. Yeah, well, don't let Kai get a hold of the clone, Chris. Yeah, that was pretty neat.
Dennis.
Oh, there he is again.
There he is. Back again.
Yeah, but this guy has a different name.
Dennis, we got a little job for you, but we'll have to tell you about it later.
Hang on now. Why don't I hear you well?
Uh-oh.
Let me put my earbuds in. I have the volume up almost to the top, and it's just barely coming out of the speakers. How about now?
Yeah.
Can you hear us?
Yeah.
There, Ron.
We'll give us one more try. Can you hear me?
Hey, Ron.
Hear you now.
Yes, sir.
We
We
can.
can.
And we can even see you,
Yeah.
which hurts
Becoming
the eyes,
daylight.
but
Oh, how's everybody doing?
Good, thanks, except you're hurting Rodney's eyes.
Yeah, you're hurting my eyes.
I'm hurting your eyes.
Yeah, just
He can-
because I have to look at you.
He can see you now.
Oh. Okay. I see how this is going this morning.
It's the latest
That's something I would
the latest
something I would
person coming in is bad.
Yeah. Something I would expect out of Peter Carroll, but not out of you, Rodney.
I'm sorry. I don't know what came over me.
I want to say, when I was leaving the car, I realized, my thank you was not, it was like, oh, thanks. I really, 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 really appreciate those prayers. Thank you so much. And, my in passing thank you was just because I wanted to get out of the car and get into the house. Sorry, I didn't have my thoughts about me.
Yeah. Hey, Chris. Good morning.
Chris.
Morning, everybody. Ron, Johnny,
Hi, Chris.
Peter,
Chris.
Mr.
It
Little.
appears I've left my phone in the car, so I can't watch the chats.
Oh,
Oh, Dennis Lovelady. I got a story for you.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. You know those brackets you made me last year?
Yes, sir.
Gone.
No, what happened?
I'm going down the interstate. It's my own fault. I left the window up, the front top half of the windshield,
Yeah.
and the wind caught it just right, the whole
no.
top of the windshield went flying from the four-wheeler and went back and smashed into a tractor trailer, and
Oh no,
it was a mess.
Gee.
Yeah.
But that
No.
wasn't caused by weak.
Oh no. It
Okay.
came apart, I think, up at the top hinges of the windshield. But yeah, the whole thing just gone. So I got to go buy a whole new windshield. But I actually looked, and I'm buying one that has like these gas shocks to lift it up, kind of like I want it to.
Oh, okay.
But I'm gonna pay the price for that, though. Unfortunately.
Yeah. Well, I don't mind making those for you again if that's what you'd like.
No,
but
like I
if you-
said, it was totally not your fault at all.
No, what I mean is,
no, those things.
if you buy the same windshield again, I can make those for you again. No problem at all. I still have the.
You still have the
STL
plans?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
That's
All
your
right.
choice. If you want to get that gas, that sounds better, but I'm happy to do it. That's the point.
Well, thank you very much.
My
Yeah.
pleasure.
So, John pointed out you trimmed your beard there, Chris.
It's been over a month ago.
That's it, really?
Yeah, I took about an inch off, but winter's coming. I'll probably let it get back down about 2 more inches and call it good. This is about a 6-month length for me, so that's where I try to keep it.
My wife informed me that mine's getting trimmed this weekend.
God bless you, Ron.
Thank you.
Bless you, Ron. Yeah, it's wintertime, and it come in real handy last February, so I'm probably going to keep it a little while
Oh, I
longer.
bet.
You notice I'm traveling to work and
What's up,
have
Brad?
my proper
Oh,
Rodney Bell
cool.
travel muff. Yep.
This is as close as I could get to Rodney Bell today. So sorry, pretty foul effort, right?
I'm pretty sure.
That's,
I'm pretty sure that
that's Rodney when he goes out on Friday nights.
I'm pretty sure the highway department's found mine by now, Rodney.
Uh-oh, did you lose it?
Yeah, I told you I sat on the tailgate of my pickup.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I forgot about that.
The
And I told
trailer,
you I was going to get
yeah,
you
the-
another one.
the
I
boat
will
launch.
get you another one.
I guess they've mowed the right of ways a couple of times. I'm sure they found it.
As it goes cling.
Yeah, he probably went through somebody's windshield and it's got this Rodney Bell sticker on.
Yeah, I'm about to say, Rodney, he'll get a bill in the mail for somebody's windshield.
So what you're saying is I should be expecting some knocking on my front door.
I don't know what happened.
It could happen, Rodney.
Rodney said, I've never been to Texas.
Yeah.
Texas? I don't even like Texas.
All my exes live. No.
Well, guys, I'm going to hop off. I got a softball game to go to. Y'all have a great day, and thank you, Rodney, for having me. Chris,
You're
See
welcome.
you, Johnny.
Yeah, Johnny.
yeah.
Please, Johnny.
Bye, Johnny.
Take care,
I'll
brother.
be
Have fun at
listening.
the softball game.
All right, thank you, guys.
See ya.
See you, Johnny.
Yeah, I'll
So-
probably see Rodney on a future episode of Judge Judy if that cup hits someone.
Come here.
Well, at least I know Peter will watch it.
That's right.
Oh, got you. Guaranteed.
Peter will be saying, I know that guy. So, anyway, so I noticed a bird flying around your house there.
Yeah,
Chris?
that's Marshmallow, and she's sitting right here. I'm trying to get her to come to me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this is our cockatiel.
Oh, cool.
Oh,
Cockatiels
cool.
are cool birds.
Hang on, just see.
Cockatiel is what Columbo had.
I remember
I don't know if you guys could hear me, but
Columbo.
I was at Chattahoochee River. That's what I was trying to show you, the fog over the
Oh.
Chattahoochee River,
Oh, okay.
which is the Chattahoochee and the Suwannee River combined to make Lake Lanier.
Oh, cool.
Well, I mean, there's a dam over each one of those rivers, and they were combined by the dam. But yeah, so I was just trying to show that to you. It was pretty spectacular when I drove past it, so I had to go back and get the shot.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, Beretta had the big bird. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, we've had her for. I guess we're going into our second year now. She's a mess.
Cool. Well, it's cool that she sits on your shoulder and stuff.
Oh yeah, she runs. My wife carries her to work every day with her, so she's in our office up there in town where everybody comes in. There's a lot of kids in the kind of stuff that we do as far as the drug testing business, and it's kind of a something to take her mind off things.
Cool.
She likes to pick and chew on everything. I'm surprised she starts getting my earbuds, and I'll have to put her up.
So.
Good. Tony's going to spin up. I get to see Tony. Good.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to that. I mean, there's all kinds of people going to be there.
Less than a month now.
Yep.
Yeah, it's the opening weekend of deer season here in Texas.
And also, oh boy, hunting season in Texas.
Yeah.
So also,
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. Also, there's daylight saving time.
Yeah, Saturday night rolls back.
Yep, rolls back that Saturday night. So
Get to catch that extra hour. No.
Hey, Rodney.
Yeah.
I asked somebody recently, and I can't remember who it was, but would you guys possibly be interested, with Peter, with the exception, I'm sure he wouldn't travel that far, but doing a kind of a drone meetup in Wyoming?
I absolutely would.
I would certainly like to. I can't tell you for now. I can't commit to it, but I would certainly try to attend it.
Okay.
Are
what
you,
time of year would be good for you guys?
well,
Deer season.
Hey.
did you hear that, Ron?
I mean, Tony.
I heard that.
Tony's all about guns and drones, and I'm with him.
Yeah.
May would work great for me.
Turkey season, Chris.
That's fine too.
Okay.
When does drone season start?
That's 24/7.
Drone season.
Okay.
24/7, buddy. We'll get a tag just for Peter.
Hey, Ron. Jackson
Chris.
RC said Squad 51 morning.
What Adam 12? What's up, buddy?
You remember the guy? You remember Chet from Squad 51, right, Rodney?
Yeah.
He passed away. I think I've seen this on Facebook this week.
Really?
Oh, wow.
Wow.
I don't remember Squad 51. I remember I remember Adam 12.
It was called emergency. Dennis,
Oh,
back in
okay.
the day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That I remember. Yeah.
Jackrabbit FPV says he's in for a meetup in Wyoming.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Okay, so we got Wyoming.
And Brad Austin says, yes, a drone meetup in Wyoming would be cool.
I'm going to start saving now.
Yeah, this thing's going to grow.
Yeah, Jack Rabbit FPV, what part of the USA are you in? If you can put it in chat.
He's in Florida.
Florida, is he? Okay.
Yep.
Who's that?
Jackrabbit FPV.
Oh, okay.
He wanted to make the last drone meetup, but last minute he wasn't able to do that. So I'm saving you some typing, Jack. So.
I got to meet him in a minefield there in Tennessee.
Right, he did mention that.
See, I want to go to Minefield next year too, if they have it. If Ken has it.
I bet he will.
How was that, Chris?
You'll be,
I had a good time, yeah. Had a good time.
You should be an FPV expert by then, Rodney. You'll be able to fly in and out all that stuff there.
Yeah.
Did you actually
good enough to do it by then?
Did you actually fly there, Chris, or not?
I did fly. I did a sunrise and I did a sunset, and I flew my FPV, and I lost my FPV. It's
Oh, that's right.
I left my FPV in Tennessee, as the song goes.
Wow.
Sounds like a country song. Yeah.
It does.
I left my FPV in Tennessee.
On the back of my pick 'em up truck, right?
So, hey, Ron, Brad Austin says he's applying for a new credit card right now for Wyoming.
Uh-oh.
Doesn't Capital One have
Hey,
ATM
don't you guys
machines?
get me in? Don't you guys get me in trouble with your wives?
Hey, you started it.
You know
Yeah,
we're good.
true.
You know we're good, Ron. We're okay here.
Oh yeah. Yep. I met
Dennis is gonna
Mrs.
stop-
Dennis.
Dennis gonna stop South Dakota and pick up a balloon, fly on in.
Yeah, there you go.
Good morning, Miss
Gina's
Jenny.
joint. Good morning. Tropic
Well,
is in.
I'm going to get some coffee, folks. Be back.
Hey, Dennis, the gang from South Dakota. Oh, he's left. Sorry.
No, I'm here.
Oh,
Okay.
I say the gang from South Dakota has been flying down in Albuquerque. They went down to the big balloon festival down there.
Wow. I
Matter of
should have
fact,
asked
Rodney
them
and
if they.
Petra both. Yeah, they both went down.
Wow. There's actually in Peachtree City, Georgia, 15 minutes from where I live, there's a balloon fest every February. I think it's in February. I wonder if they ever go to that. That would be cool to meet them there.
I bet they do. It's kind of like
I bet they do too. They make the circuit, right? So
Yeah, they have meetups like we do.
Welcome, Flying with Stan's in the house.
Good morning, Stan.
hey, Flying with Stan.
Gina Joint is in the house.
Hey, Rodney, quick question.
Yes, sir.
You're going to come into you're driving to Dallas that Thursday night. I'm going to pick you up.
Yeah.
Thursday. What time Thursday is that going to happen?
Well, I was going to talk to you about that. When is going to be a convenient time for you? Because I don't want you to have to take off work or anything.
No, you just tell me what time and I'll be there.
Okay. Let's see. If I leave in the morning, I could probably be there by noon. It'll be left field that I return the car to. So, say between 12 and 1. Is that
All right.
going to be okay?
Yeah, that should be fine.
Okay. Well, like I
Should be
said,
fine.
I don't want to put you to any inconvenience.
Nah, it's just about an hour and 20-minute drive up. We'll get you there, and you say you got a room here in town, so
Right. Yeah. So, and maybe
think-
we can do some FPV flying. Or
I'll take you up to the farm and let you rip.
Yeah, that'll be cool. I'll have to make sure I bring my FPV.
Hey, Rodney, I think Chris Hope needs to come to the gun show in Pennsylvania in February.
I think he should. I think he would like it.
Oh, I guarantee.
I know he would like it.
Yeah,
We couldn't get him out of there.
my bank account may not like it.
Well, I ended
I'm
I
actually
ended
looking.
up spending about $40.
I got enough guns. I just need some ammo to go with it.
Yeah, don't we all?
Stuff's
Actually,
it's still hard to find, and when you find a box of shells that a year and a half ago was $20 or $18, they want 50 and 60 for them, and I just look at them and said, I ain't paying.
yeah, that's crazy. That's
Even reloading is becoming terribly expensive.
It's I don't. They say it's supply and demand is what drove everything up. It's crazy. A box of 6.5 Creedmoor at Walmart for the Fusions was $18, and now you can't find them. And if you do find them, they want a guy in town had hit. I got some. Well, how much are there? They're $68 a box for 20 shells. I don't think so, Scooter. I don't think so.
Wow.
I'll just limit.
Wow.
I'll just limit how I shoot. It's got to come back around. Got to come back down.
Yeah, good morning to Mr. JRCs.
Primers of the
Hey,
product.
John.
Hey, John.
Oh, I guess they're made in China, Mel. Kind of like the chips for the cars.
Pretty amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what? I paid $3.90. No. Yeah. No, I paid $2.96 for gas the other day. Almost $3. And that's almost unheard of in Virginia. That's crazy.
That's about what it is here, right? It's 284 at Brooks Reserve in town the other day, and I bought gas. I'm gonna buy gas today.
Hell, it's still over about 330, 340 out here.
Yeah, but
it's hanging around 297 around here. And normally premium is about 20 to 30 cents higher, sometimes 40 cents higher than regular gasoline. I pulled into a gasoline station recently. I think the price was $2.99 for the regular gas. It was $3.99 for premium.
Wow.
Well, I looked yesterday, and West Texas was running around $80 a barrel. It's done nothing but go up this week.
Yeah. Your prices are low there. Ours is heading towards $2 for a litre here, and that's, I think there's about 4.2 litres in a gallon. So we're
$4.
That's how expensive ours is.
Wow.
Yeah.
Woo.
It's $1.45 per liter in Canada, and a liter.
It's 3.7 approximately liters in a gallon.
Yeah.
Yeah, depends which one you go by. If you go by the Imperial or US, because they're different.
Right.
Yeah,
I'm talking US gallons.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Imperial gallons are different. I realize.
Yeah.
They're smaller, aren't they? Imperial gallons are smaller than US gallons.
Well, ours is, as I said, it's around about 4.2 litres in an Imperial gallon.
Oh, okay. So it's bigger than US gallon.
It must be bigger. Yep. Have to Google it later on.
Yeah.
It's just.
If I had my phone, I'd do it now.
It's funny how things have gone up in the last 2 years.
You hear that, Wifey? If I had my phone, she can't hear me.
Where's your phone, Dennis?
It's right there. She can't hear me.
Maybe she's choosing not to hear you.
That must be it.
Let me turn that switch off.
Mudball says Imperial pints are bigger, so gallons must be too. So
yeah.
But anyway, yeah, it's crazy. I mean, I bought the bulk size paper towels, Bounty paper towels, and Charmin toilet paper, because that's what the wife wants, and it cost me almost $50.
Wow.
Yeah, I see where you're going with it, Mel, but for me, it's been since about 19, 20, give or take.
Hey, Chris.
What's up, Matt?
Matt's having a hard time telling us apart.
Holy crap.
Is that better, man?
Take your hat off, Chris. The haircut should distinguish you between the two of you. Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, my hair is it's long. It's about as long as my hair has been in about 5 years.
You hippie.
Oh,
Hey, Matt North, welcome to the chat, brother.
Hey, Matt.
Yeah, hi, Matt.
You just get home from work, Matt?
What was he saying last night? Something came through his windshield. Somebody.
Yeah, he's behind an old boy that didn't tie his load down properly, and
Oh, wow.
Concrete board. He said a piece of it caught the wind and broke, hit his windshield in his truck.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I saw a picture of the broken windshield.
The windshield, of course, they drive on the wrong side. We talked about that too.
Yeah.
Well, that's half the problem.
Yeah, if it'd been on the other side, it wouldn't have been no big deal. Just kept on going. But he did the right thing. He took it back to the yard and just left it, didn't tell nobody, so he's good.
Go back in the morning and say, how did that happen? Who did that?
Good thing nobody's talking about that on live streams and stuff,
That's right.
I'm sure they got a DNA sample out of the seat, and they'll find out whose it was. I would have crapped myself.
Oh my goodness.
Finally getting some rain here. Whew.
Oh wow.
Well, we've been getting so much. It's just about finished for a little while.
Dennis, they almost evacuated my old neighborhood last week. Big fire all around my old house.
Oh no.
Wow.
Hey Matt.
Wow. You got out of there just in time, huh?
I did.
And myself.
Well, they probably want to know it since you was so mad at your landowner. They probably think it's arson.
Yeah.
So how about the house where you lived? Is that still standing or not?
Yeah, where I lived, yeah, it's still there, but they evacuated a lot of the area last weekend.
My goodness.
Fire was pretty big.
This is probably going to sound really terrible.
You're going to say it anyhow. Go ahead.
But
go ahead, Chris.
Wouldn't it be a little ironic if the house you were forced to move out of burnt down?
Yes. That would be really ironic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's saying that with a smirk in his smile.
No, I'm not. I would never do that on a live stream.
I'll probably catch heck for it, but
no, you'll be wrong.
Yeah,
I just think your landlord in that old house did you wrong. I really
I think you did too.
So
yeah, I think so too.
I have no sympathy for him at all.
There will.
No, I don't.
There will be a payment.
That's why I don't want to.
Oh yeah.
That's right. Speaking of payments, boomerang video, Dennis.
So when are you going to send me that $1,000, Matt?
$1,000. Haven't you got it yet?
No.
Apparently, email's a lot faster. I'll use Australia Post, so you'll take a while, I think.
You didn't.
Okay. That explains it.
You didn't put it in with the boomerang, did you?
Well, I mean, they might have scanned it and gone, "Hang on, this is monopoly money," according to the US dollar, and they go, "Oh, we'll just chuck that out." So bad luck, mate. You would have got it would have been equal to $20 US if I gave you $1,000 Australian.
Hey, that's $20 more than I got right now.
There you go. See, I'll do that for you, boys. Don't worry about that. Yes. So, boomerang video.
Boomerang. Well, the last 3 weeks I've been tied up with grandfather stuff, but before that, I was able to make one. I got a few good throws of the boomerang. I just haven't made a video out of it yet. So
I know. Well, they were successful throws by the looks because your head's still attached to your shoulders.
Somewhat successful. Well, some of them went straight.
Yeah, right. Yeah. I've got to go for a walk.
Exactly. I mean, most of them, to be quite honest, but some of them, landed at my feet. I was pretty happy about that. So,
did you put your drone out there about halfway and throw at it?
Yeah.
That was tempting because I set cameras up everywhere, and I was so afraid of hitting the cameras, but I never did. But I'm sure if I put the drone up there, even if I threw level, it would take off. And
absolutely,
you won't hit it. Go for it.
It's probably a boomerang magnet.
Chris wants carnage.
I can just see it now. Dennis puts his drone up in the air, throws takes it out. It's on you all over YouTube. And Chris is going, oops.
That
You know-
would have been my fault. Yeah.
Back in the 90s, Walmart had they would sell those boomerangs, and they were plastic, kind of like, I guess maybe Nerf or somebody made them. Man, I had a lot of fun with them things.
Oh, I remember those. Yeah.
Hey, Chris.
So Matt, the trick seems to be that I was throwing it with the leading edge being the curve rather than the leading edge being the point. Does that make sense to you? What I'm trying to say?
Yep. So you're either holding it with the bend going like that,
Correct.
or the bend going outwards.
Correct. And throwing it with the point out seemed to work much better for me. But the very first throw, I cut my hand right here. The very first throw. And so the rest of that day that I was practicing, I was babying that because it was pretty bad. I mean,
I'll
not
take the
hospital
blame.
bad, but it bled a lot.
I will take the blame for that because before I sent it, I got a file out, right?
Sharpen the edges up a bit. Yeah.
But it really worked on that little dog that was bothering me, so I'm happy about that.
And as we say now, what little dog?
Hello, Hugh. Good morning, TJ. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, Hugh. Asgard Studios in the house. TJ,
Oh, Hugh.
Teach Jones and more in the house.
Wow. I can see
Place it
down the
here.
corner.
Ken is in
Sorry.
the house. Ken, good morning. Brant Arios, good morning.
So I know I owe you, Matt, and I do enjoy flying with it when I have the opportunity.
You owe me nothing, Dennis.
No,
Seriously.
I do. No, I
Oh, my-
promised you and I haven't delivered, so I owe you. There you go.
I was going to
Please.
send Matt some barbecue seasoning, and they won't ship it to Australia.
They won't ship it to Australia?
You were going to send me what?
You remember that night we talked about? I got your address, and I was going to send you some of that meat church.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Amazon won't do it. I don't know how I'm going to get it to you, but I guess I'll have to buy it and ship it myself.
No. You have to jump on a plane with it in your little pocket.
And just run it over there right quick is what you're saying.
Right quick, yep. And I've got a spare bed here, and because we're going to get the meat sweats that night, mate. Don't worry about that.
We'll get us some pork loin and some ribs and a brisket. Let me bring all that with me.
Carry on
In my backpack. What you got there, Will?
Well,
old boy over across the pond wants a little bit of barbecue from Texas, so here we go.
don't worry. I've got an ice pack in there. Off we go.
Yeah, it'd be all right for about a day. Y'all hurry up.
Yeah. Well, the good thing is that when you take off, it'll be yesterday when you get here, so it'll be fresh as.
It's probably only about a 24-hour flight from Texas to Brisbane.
Well, for Texas, by the time you get to LA, yeah.
By the time you get to LA and swap planes and mess around there. Yeah.
What do we got?
You should
14
be able
hours?
to fly right from Dallas
Yes,
Fort
yeah.
Worth.
Yeah, it's 14 to LA. About that, yeah.
I think they do have direct flights out of DFW.
Do they into Sydney?
I think I looked before.
Okay.
Right.
I looked and then I quit looking because business class was like $4,000 or $5,000 to fly over there. And that's booking it 6 months to a year out.
When did you look, Chris?
Probably 6 or 8 months ago, Dennis.
Yeah, it might behoove you to look again. Prices are starting to come down to something a little bit resembling normal.
Then I got to
But
go.
they're still very high.
That high? Wow.
Well, I know recently you couldn't get a ticket to China, business class or otherwise, for less than $6,000.
Well, that'd be worth it.
It would be, Matt, especially if you foot half the bill.
Yeah, not so much the destination. Business class anywhere would be good. See, Michael's into it too, mate. He's there's lots of encouragement coming here from the chat.
Oh yeah.
See you, Teach.
Teach, you have a good day, brother.
Good day, TJ.
I'm on the the plane, but he get kicked off every time. Well, that's no good, mate.
Hey, Rodney, did you? Kelly texted me the other day. Her and Jay McCulley are getting married Halloween.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Wow.
You gonna be the bridesmaid
Are they
again,
going
Ron?
to have a masquerade wedding?
Knowing those two, it would not surprise me.
Well, you know, one of the young ladies that used to work for me when I was in charge of the hardware group at the iWeasel at the Integrated Warfare Labs, her wedding was on Halloween, and she told me I had to come as Santa Claus because it was a costume wedding. So I bought a Santa Claus outfit, and because I had my beard and everything, and that was kind of cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
And Matt, no, I'm not going to be a bridesmaid. I'm a bad enough looking guy. I would be a terrible looking bridesmaid.
Well, you know, I've seen worse, Ron.
I'm sure.
I'm just, you know, wondering if you've picked your heels out and all that sort of stuff for the occasion.
Yeah.
I think Ron would be quite attractive in a dress.
I'll have to find that old picture the day I dressed up as a nurse for Halloween.
Holy
Let
moly.
Oh, God.
If Adrian was here, he'd be talking about two specific body parts that fit you perfect for a woman's dress.
It's going to be tough to beat Don Joyce in his tutu, though.
It is.
Yeah,
It is.
Yeah.
That's
that
a
will
tough
be
challenge.
That was man card stamped 10 times over. That was
Yeah.
And it will live forever.
eternity. Yes, that was bloody fantastic. That was.
They'll come
My
back
mum-
200 years from now and dig through Matt's computer, and that'll be the first thing that pops up.
It's in my bookmarks.
Don Joyce.
My mum loved it. She watched that a few times. The old Don there with his ballerina moves and his pas de deux and his.
He looked like he practiced. He practiced it, you know.
He was no stranger.
I think he put everything he had into that. I really do.
There was no stranger to those moves, mate. You could see his muscle memory kick straight back in. Connor.
Hey, Ron.
Yeah.
Rabbit FPV says my worst nightmare. Ron walks in as my nurse.
Oh God. I tell you, at the time I was 6'1", about 250. Let me tell you how hard it was trying to find white nylon stockings to go with my nurse uniform.
Oh, you just didn't go to the right store. They're there.
Is it easier now at your current size, Ron, or do you know?
Chris will give you the
What's
number.
that?
I said, is it easier now at your current size, or do you know?
I'm not sure. I haven't kind of looked into it recently.
Well, I'm encouraged by that.
Well, that surprises me, to be
He can go
honest.
get tube socks. He can get tube socks now.
Yeah.
He'll stretch them up.
Yeah. He can run a garter down his leg, tied in.
This time he'll put his leg in it. Yeah, so Ron, when is
Yes,
the
sir.
wedding, mate? You going to the wedding, are you?
No, I'll be hunting. But
That's more important.
I'd like to, though.
Is it going to be raining or something? You know?
I don't know.
Your excuse for not going out to Sturgis.
Exactly, Mel.
Well, the excuse is probably going to be the cost of the airline ticket.
Mm-hmm.
Ron, Mel,
I'm just waiting for more.
Mel says that 6-foot blondes in California are very common. You just didn't go to the right store.
Apparently not. Yeah.
There you go. There you go. Mel knows it. Fantastic, Mel. Thanks for passing that
John shopping
information.
for himself at Victoria's Secret night train.
Oh my!
He'll be on the cover of Vogue next month. Because you know it's Equal Opportunity magazine.
He'll be in the next Victoria's Secret show on the telly.
Yeah, even for the ugly ones.
On the runway. Yep.
Don't feel
Sitting
bad.
on the runway in his G-string. Yeah.
Well, you know, in this day and age, nobody'd
Brent.
think anything of it.
That's true.
That's probably, unfortunately, true.
Yeah,
doing his
unfortunately.
sachet down the catwalk there.
I could just see Ron walking down a runway with 4-inch heels.
Oh, I damn near broke an ankle.
Don't try and do the spin at the end, dude. You'll go right over.
Yep.
You know, the look of disappointment at the end with the ham on the hip. What am I doing here? And then turn around. That one. I swear to God, if Ron comes to Brisbane, he's going to slap me in the head.
He may come to Brisbane just so he can slap you in the head.
Slap me in the head. I think so. You wait. Well, one of these days. I mean, Chris and Ron. Hopefully, you know, we've talked about it for quite some time. And all obviously, you know, I would have been there last year too. But so one of these days, it's going to be either. And
yep, it's going to happen.
Oh, mate, I'll tell you what. I'm going to be covering most of the states because I'll be flying here, flying there, going here, going there. Because everyone's dot all over the joint. Bloody fantastic. I'm going to.
I got a place for you, Matt.
Oh, sweet.
Well,
I'll have to borrow your
I'll put you out in my cargo trailer.
You got. I expect nothing. I offered you a bedroom, Rodney, when you got here, and you're going to give me a trailer.
Well, I would offer you a bedroom. Unfortunately, they're all occupied by family.
Don't go there, Matt.
Yeah.
Come out. Matt's here now. I'm sorry.
I saw the gears working.
Yeah, I knew as soon as I said that I probably shouldn't have.
I have more respect for Rodney than that.
How about this, Matt? If you come out here, I'll put you up in the hotel.
No
charge.
I would never make you do that. No, I wouldn't make you do. I would never let you do that.
You're not making me. I'm doing it because I would want to.
Only if it's 5-star. If not, don't worry about it.
It'll be the best Dahlgren has to offer. I can't guarantee the number of stars.
Well, it'll be 5 when I leave. Don't worry about that, mate.
Well, just your presence alone will give it 5 stars.
That's right.
It was a 2-star till Matt got here. Now it's 5.
There we go. The game, boys. Where's the bellhop? We don't. Yes, you do. Start hiring.
Jack Rabbit says, "Who's moving out for Matt?" Well, I have an idea who I would move out.
Mm-hmm. We'll keep that a secret until the time comes.
But I'm not going to say it on here.
No. Put it in the chat.
Night Train has a spare cot. It's at the bar across the road.
Yes, that's what I was going to do. I was going to whip up to Michigan because I've got to go see Michael, and we'll spend a night at that little bar he's over the road, which is absolutely too convenient for his place. It is crazy close. So I'll drive that night, Michael, if you like.
Oh, that ought to be fun.
Yeah.
So do you find driving on the left side versus the right side of the road, you know, back and forth, do you find that difficult, Matt?
I
know it's something you've done a few times, so.
Yeah, I have. There's one thing that you get used to when you swap over, and it's drifting, and you drift, and when you start driving a left-hand driving on the left, you'll tend to drift, and you've got to be very mindful of where you are on the road because it's not what you're used to looking at, the angle.
Right.
So you subconsciously you'll just drift. So you really got to keep an eye on that until you get, especially with a truck, especially with a bonneted truck, you got the emblem on the front of the bonnet, and I find that when that emblem is on the white line,
the side line,
then you're actually in the center. You're in the middle of the lane. Yeah, if that makes any sense. But anyway,
see you, Mel. Have a good day.
And it's the same when I come back to Australia. I'll drift the other way after I've spent some time driving on the other side of the road.
Mel, you have a good day, brother. Have fun.
See you, Mel. See you, Mel.
Mel.
I'm going to have to make my exit as well, guys. But it's been great. Thanks so much for having me on, Rodney.
You're welcome, Dennis. Always.
Nice to
Always
see
good
you
see
all.
you.
And goodbye to everyone in the chat. Sorry I couldn't read what you were doing, but
See you, Jack.
we'll see you. Bye-bye.
See you, Dennis.
See you,
Dennis.
Dennis. Have a good
Bye,
one,
Dennis.
Dennis.
Bye to Jack Rabbit as well.
You
Yeah, I
got
gotta
Jack
go.
Rabbit as well?
Oh,
Yeah.
Jack Rabbit.
He's off.
Jack Rabbit. He's got an idea, although Ron's not going. Oh, damn. Do a live with Ron at the wedding live stream. Oh. Oh. Who is that? Is that you, Ron?
That would be me.
Ah.
I'm here at work, so
Ron Mateo.
Ron, thanks, brother.
alrighty, guys. Good catching up. And
See you,
thank you for having me, Rodney.
You're welcome. Look, I'll be looking for you next Saturday too.
Yeah, you know what? I actually, my next rotation off, I actually have like 8 days off. No hunting, no working anywhere.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Live
that don't
stream.
happen too often. Yeah, it could be. So,
Ah.
alrighty, boys and girls, have a good day.
See you, buddy.
And
You too,
see you
Ron.
later. All right, bye-bye.
See you,
Ron.
mate. Chris has got a point. Yes, that's right, mate. Yeah, would be. Hey, Chris, how are you, mate? I didn't see you in the chat earlier. If he wasn't there, anyway.
Justin.
Where's
Hey,
Hugh?
Justin, good morning. Drones 863.
He's in Canada, I believe.
Oh dear, Peter, you don't change, do you?
Well, Matt, we wouldn't want him to change.
No,
It wouldn't be
we
the
miss
same.
Peter. We miss Peter on our live shows. It was always
Yeah? Oh, okay.
Did Just Judy change her time slot for you, or what's the deal?
must daylight saving.
Yeah, that'll be it. Yeah, daylight saving.
Yeah.
When does
Justin's
when do
got
y'all
out of bed too. Look.
when do y'all's daylight savings change?
Just recently, wasn't it, Pete?
Yeah, last weekend
Oh,
Last
okay.
for us that observe it.
Gotcha.
Yeah, we don't. Because the milk, the cows don't know when to be milked when they do that.
That's right. Yeah.
Ridiculous. And there's people whinging about our curtains are going to fade and all this. What? It's a clock. It's not the sun.
It's 60 minutes. Wow.
Crazy ideas. Some of these people. Let me tell you.
But the 1 hour makes I hate to see it change because it's still getting dark here. It's about 7:15 now, and it's going to be 6:15 in a month, 6 o'clock. And then it sucks because you can't do nothing. You get home at 4 o'clock. You don't got an hour to do anything outside.
Yeah, I know. That's it. I looked at my watch last night. It was 6:30 and it was pitch dark outside. And I'm like, whoa.
Yeah, it's coming quick.
You want to go to England or somewhere like that? Crazy 3 o'clock in the afternoon, type stuff. I think it's around 3 or 4 or something. It gets dark. Crazy stuff.
What about how would you like to work? I know in Alaska it stays dark for 3 months or something like that.
Light.
Or is it light?
I think
Daylight,
it's light. Yeah.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah. Isn't it?
Well, it's not just Alaska. When the ship I was stationed on was in Norway, we were up in the Arctic Ocean, and at 2 o'clock in the morning, I stepped outside the computer room, and it was broad daylight. It was like noontime.
That's right. Yeah.
And when the sun would set, you could see it'd go down just below the horizon. And about 30 minutes later, it's coming back up. I mean, it was crazy.
It's weird
You could do sunsets and sunrises within half an hour or so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We do a sunset and sunrise all at the same time.
That's right. Yeah,
all on the same battery.
that's right.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Love my drones. Ed.
Hey,
How are you,
Ed.
my man?
What's up,
Oh,
buddy?
Ed.
Ed.
That's right. Land of the Midnight Sun. That's the one. Yes. Well, I'm actually going to nick off because I've got some editing to do. I've got to find a bit of music. I've got a Spark video coming out tomorrow. Spark.
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 Cool deal,
Woo-hoo.
man. Yep.
You know how to break my spark out.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. You do 3 battery changes in your sunrise videos.
Doc Murdoch, good morning. Welcome to the chat, brother.
Hey, Chris, Doc.
Them.
Yeah, I'm gonna go watch
yeah.
my grandson play football at 10, and then I'm gonna go watch the other grandson play soccer at 11:30.
Cool.
Nice.
So I'm fixing to roll, gonna take a shower and roll out, guys. Y'all have a good day, man.
You too. I'm going to go do some FPV flying here shortly.
You're addicted. Just,
I am.
Just go ahead and get you some more batteries, Doug, buddy.
Hang on.
From
Have
the
I missed
moment I
something?
put on those goggles and started flying,
Yeah.
He's got a video on his
I
channel,
was
man.
Got video evidence.
Oh, have I missed that? I've missed it. I've missed weeks and weeks of Rodney. What have we got, Rodney? What have you got there?
hang on a minute. I'll put the link in the chat.
Yeah, you did a good job there, Rodney.
He crashed it less than you did, I think, Matt. when you were flying yours.
Yeah, his
That
is
would
still
be
in one
hard.
piece.
I just
Would
put
not
the
be
link in
hard.
the chat there, Matt.
He hasn't made a repair video yet, Matt.
Has he? Let's have a look.
Anyway, you guys have a good one. We'll catch y'all somewhere.
You too,
Yeah.
Chris.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll
Chris.
call you later.
See you,
That'll
brother.
work.
All right. Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye, everybody, chat.
See you, mate.
Well,
Okay.
guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and call this one. I know, Matt, you got some editing to do, and I'm sure Peter wants to go to bed.
Yep. So it's 1 a.m. here now. Yep.
So,
Definitely
1 a.m.
bedtime.
and I want to go do some FPV flying.
Hang on, just before you do anything, I'm watching this video now. But what have you got? What are you flying?
A Tiny Hawk S.
S, right? Okay. Yeah, you're loving it.
Oh, yeah.
It's good, isn't it?
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's good. You got to check out Brian BMAC Brian his video on his channel where he put on the Star Wars music, ready to take off, right? and his drone takes off from the bench, goes straight on the ground.
kind of like what mine did when my first launch. I got up in the air and then went immediately into the grass. You'll see it in there.
Yep. Well, you're only taking off with 3.8 there. Oh, straight into it. Yep, bit forward, no throttle, and into the ground he goes. 3.6, 3.8. Yeah, right. Yeah, you'll do a bit of walking, Rodney, with an FPV when you're learning.
Yeah, I did a lot of looking too.
Here we go. Oh,
They solved that problem now. He's taking his grandson with him next time.
Yeah,
He can go and fetch it.
Absolutely. You need someone with you. Oh, he's getting a bit of height there. He's getting a bit game.
yeah, Ed. I do see my battery level, and people have pointed out that my batteries may be bad.
That's dropping.
So I have bought some new batteries, and I charged these batteries back up, and I'll check it out again today. I'm thinking that I didn't charge these batteries before I go flying, so they may have already been low to begin with. Hey, Joe Blaylock, good morning.
They should be 4.2, 4.2, 4.3, I think, something like that.
Yeah, that's what people have been saying.
Mm.
The batteries on the label of the batteries, it says 3.8 volts, but I don't think that's. I think that's not always accurate. So.
Oh, at least your warning's coming in on the right spot there by the looks there. That's all right. You're getting close to below 3 there. You are below 3 there. 2.8, and down you go. Yeah, right. Goodness me. All right. Well done. And back after they've been run through a couple of times. That's right, too, Ed. Yeah. sometimes, yeah, 420, 4.2. Yeah.
Yeah. I got to admit, I don't want to sound like I'm bragging or anything, but I was rather proud of myself that I was able to fly a little smoother right away. And I still need work on control, keeping the altitude down to where I want it and controlling speed and stuff. So I got a lot of work to do before I start doing any acrobatics or anything.
I've probably been told a million times it's that left thumb. That control, that left thumb, and you got control of your drone when it comes to your throttle.
Well, then it's a lost cause.
Why is that, mate? Haven't you got a thumb?
I have no control over what these guys do.
Really?
Yeah.
I have no control over this one. Oh.
There it goes again.
It's a damn finger.
I didn't do that.
No, you didn't.
You
mate.
didn't see that on here. That was just a figment of your imagination.
Oh, that's fantastic. 420.
So, anyway,
there you go. No, so what are you in? What mode are you in? It doesn't say. Are you in horizon or are you in stability?
I think I'm in. I don't know. I'll have to go back in and look. I forget how I set that up, but I think I'm in stability mode.
Yeah, so you're not getting much of an angle on it. Well, that's a good thing to learn with, mate. It's all good. You know what? I would say get into at least horizon as quick as you can, because that'll give you more control. That'll make you learn. It'll make you learn a lot faster.
Right.
And if you get into a bit of trouble, you can just let go, and especially your right stick, and it'll stabilize, and it won't just fly away. But it'll give you an idea of what it's capable of, and the tolerances of how much angle you can put on stuff.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I probably need to go back into beta flight and see how I have that set up. But
that's a learning curve in itself. But once you get your head sort of at how it works, beta flight's very very intuitive, and everything has an order to it. But to look at it to start with, beta flight is an absolute nightmare. It's just so confusing. And I've rung up Mars down there in Melbourne a couple of times, going, "What's going on?" And he goes, "Oh yeah, just change that, and you should be right." And oh, okay.
How's Mark doing? I haven't seen him in a while.
Yeah, he's going good, mate. I spoke to him probably a couple of weeks ago now.
Oh, and then speaking of not only Mars, but Ari, how's Ari doing? I haven't talked to him in quite a while.
Yes, he was on the live show, my live show last night for you. He's because he had an operation, yeah. Do you know that?
Right.
Yep.
Yeah,
okay.
I see that.
So he's pulled up all right out of that, and he's working his drone again, which is a good thing. He came over my place a couple of weeks ago and did the live show from here. He was sitting here with me. So yeah, he's doing all right. He's feeling a lot better than what he was, put it that way.
Oh, okay. So Joe Blaylock says usually one of your switches and you can see in the goggles. I'm assuming he's talking about the mode.
Yeah.
I'll look at that today.
What controller have you got?
I've got the Tyrannus G X7.
Okay. Well, that left one there, that big left one there, should be down. It's down at the moment, so I'm guessing you're flying in stability.
That's throttle.
Yeah. I'm talking about the switch.
Oh,
the switch, left-hand switch, left-hand side.
This one.
Yep. That's usually
the arm.
Yeah, that's okay. Oh, so on your right-hand side, sorry, is your that's your three position switch.
Actually, it's a momentary switch. Actually.
Okay, where's your 3 position?
Well, let's see.
You've got set up for your stability horizon.
I think this one right here is my 3 position switch.
Okay, there you go. Well, down's normally your stable mode.
So, yeah, I'll check that out today as well. like I said, I'm learning, and it's going to take some time, but I'll get there in the end. And then
Of course you will.
Like I said earlier, I told EBR FPV that I want to be like him when I grow up FPV.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I'm just trying to think of brand aerials. What flight, mate? Epic flight. What flight were you talking about there?
That's fight.
Huh? Oh! See, they don't work. Yes. There was a little bit of to and fro in that live stream, wasn't there? Oh, God. Right-hand side. Yeah, that's what I've got too, Ed. My modes are on the right-hand side, arm on the left. Yeah. Because that's the one that I always kill because I've crashed. That's the one I'm using all the time. I know I've worn it out, brother. I've got to get another one. Never mind. All right, cool. Hey, thanks for having me on, Rodney. Great to see you again,
Matt,
Peter.
I'm so glad you were able to join us this morning. I know you've been working a lot long hours lately, so
yeah,
I do appreciate you being on here. But before you go, did Matt pull a gem and land it into a tree?
I have actually landed my freestyle in a tree a couple of weeks ago, and that was an absolute pain to get out because it was up there. I was getting a big thick stick and I was just throwing it up to the tree. It took me about 50 goes and I finally got it out. So yes, I did crash into a tree, but that was my fault. It wasn't the wind that took mine, Justin. It was actually my fault. Oh, imagine that, owning up to it. That'd be different.
There must be a story there.
There is. And don't get too smart, Justin, Mr. Light Pole. I haven't got my mini anymore. Anyway,
there must be another story there.
That just proves my theory. If you keep your drones in the case, that you can never crash them.
That's true. Yep. And that's a theory I can agree with. Yep. But what fun is it?
God.
Yeah, not a lot, no.
I mean, you're right into the hobby, aren't you?
Yeah. I was right into it for about a month, I think. Yeah.
The hobby of preservation. Well, your biggest thing was when you went down there with your tello, and I think you were with your tello, and then you ran into that fellow with his platinum.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And that's how it normally happens, because that's what happened with me. I was quite happy flying the Spark around until I went out with someone with a pro, and I went, ooh. And then I went out with someone with a 2 Pro. Ooh. Bloody drones, I tell you. It'll be the end of me. Never mind. All right.
Okay.
Later, fellas. Thank you very much.
All right, Matt. All right. Have a good one, brother.
Bye, Matt.
Take care, all.
Peter?
You all right? I'm off to bed.
You have a good night, brother.
Yep.
Brother. Sleep well.
Yep. Have a great day, Rodney, and everyone in chat enjoy the weekend. We'll catch you again some other time. Bye, everyone.
All right, man. Bye. Everybody in the chat, thank you so much for being here. I do appreciate it. Don't forget, tomorrow, the Sunday Sunrise crew, starting in New York with Drone Bum, and no telling where he might be going to give us a sunrise. And then here at Colonial Beach with me doing a sunrise, if it's not cloudy or raining. It's supposed to be, looks like this weather's going to be around for a couple of days, but hopefully we'll see some good sky tomorrow. And then on to Georgia with Dennis Lovelady, over to Arkansas with Fly Natural, and then we'll be going to the House of Hope in Texas, which of course is the one and the only Chris Hope. Anyway, y'all have a great weekend. Thank you again for being here. Love y'all. Bye now.